Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second. Doug Fister gets the start for Houston in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone. He's got a good sinker and a changeup that aren't very effective when they're up in the zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
In the second spot tonight,
Gerard Dyson will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
batting third.
Eric Hosmer will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Kendrys Morales will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Cliff Lee is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's still pitching effectively, even after all of these years. He's one of those guys that physically he doesn't still have the same attributes he did as a younger player. But what he's done, he's made up for it mentally. The way he approaches hitters, the way he goes after them. Still one of the better guys in all the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder.
In now, Carlos Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third,
Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
way outside. 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Royals,
Salvador put in, and that average has to be early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Standing in now. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Gonzalez is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Omar Infante will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Castro scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. George Springer will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. You know, when he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Preston Tucker will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On the ground to the right side. Infante from shallow right. Spin throw, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Jason Castro takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he lays off there 1-0. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Swing, strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Lee comes set. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Escobar has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. It remains 1-0. Alcides Escobar will dig in now. Off to a .350 start here in the month of April.
Alcides Escobar.
High pop-up. Castro has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The right fielder, number 1.
Now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Matt Duffy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Lee looks in. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0.
Kansas City, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Tucker ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Salvador Perez walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit down the third base line. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Paulo Orlando will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Mike Moustakas is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gomez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Got him.
In a one-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Again down to second. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Stepping in now, Preston Tucker. Now a swing and a fly ball. Orlando sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one. They're down 1-0. Omar Infante heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
This is popped up. Gonzalez coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a good throw gets Escobar at first as the bunt for hit attempt is foiled.
Center fielder number 6.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Just short, hit hard. Oh, and that's knocked down. Gerard Dyson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Kane runs. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Jason Castro will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dyson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a liner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Duffy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros. Gerard Dyson will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
First baseman, number 3.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Eric Hosmer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Tap fouled at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting,
Kendrys Morales will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
And that's through for a hit.
Now batting,
Salvador Perez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. chop foul right at home plate. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Tucker is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. They lead it. Jake Marisnick will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ball game. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the speedy Carlins. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped up. Infante is going to get there. Oh, no, he missed it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Carlos Correa will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bounced to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Paulo Orlando will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Down the third baseline. Duffy takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 8.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
Omar Infante will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Preston Tucker is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Jason Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
First baseman, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Matt Duffy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 2 out with the man at first. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Moustakas. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs. Tony Sipp will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line softly out toward left center, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Lorenzo Cain gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Gerard Dyson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they get the force over there for the first out. Eric Hosmer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Kendrys Morales gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order, and a foul popped behind the plate. Bases are loaded with only one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run.
That's a big insurance run there. It comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Leading off the inning, Jake Marisnick. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Milou there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Jose Altuve will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over as Chris Medlin will go to work.
Chris Medlin.
Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Carlos Correa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Pat Neshek will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The third baseman, number 8.
Mike Moustakas stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Here it comes, 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Two and one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Omar Infante will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit weakly on the ground to short. A barehanded pickup. On to first, a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alcides Escobar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to left. Tucker moves over, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. KC leads this one 3-0. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 17, Wade Davis.
Carlos Correa will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. George Springer will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Preston Tucker makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. That's inside. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Cliff Lee. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker.
First open 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown. Colin McHugh will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Grounded to third. Duffy ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
In the 2nd spot,
Gerard Dyson will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Duffy scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
first baseman number 35.
Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
And that misses for ball 4.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Kendrys Morales will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Valbuena's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave one. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve? Colby Rasmus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Carlos Correa takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. Minor gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Dyson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for Houston. After 1, no score. Tony Cruz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
Tony Cruz.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinking line drive out to right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Mike Moustakas is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rasmus moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Christian Colon set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting ninth, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Gattis will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
catcher, Evan Gattis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. In the air now out to right field. Dyson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Too high. 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3-2 now. Matt Duffy would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th.
Matt Duffy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2. Off the inning. Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the HOU out. Eric Hosmer is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tony Cruz.
Tony Cruz.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this two-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jake Marisnick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Minor sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And it's full now, 3-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Carlos Correa is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Up next for the Astros.
Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. McHugh into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
15, there were so many.
You don't need any one player to be super.
The third base
Bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Christian Colon will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Alcides Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Center fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Lorenzo Cain gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
The 0-2 delivery. That misses. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Royals strand a pair. They trail 3-2.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, second baseman.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Right side. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. 3-2.
You got a full count.
This is in the air out to right field. Dyson is there. 2 down. Matt Duffy will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
It was a breaking ball away that he got out in front and just pulled it. I don't think that's necessarily the best approach for that pitch, but he got a good piece of it anyway.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Gordon sprinting after it. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 35.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. McHugh gets the sign. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit out towards second. There is Valbuena. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Rasmus, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, and the Royals will draw level now at 3 apiece.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tony Cruz. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. To short. Correa is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Right fielder, number 16.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gordon going back. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Jake Marisnick strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he'll get in there safely. Carlos Gomez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. Chris Medlin is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Carlos Correa will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Evan Gattis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Again to third.
It's 1-2.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Alex Gordon makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And that's in there for strike one. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Got him. Christian Colon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little low. It's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or 2 there. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And these middle infielders, I'll tell you, they are always the pesky ones, aren't they? Here, he just keeps fouling pitch after pitch off, thinking sooner or later that he might get something that he can handle. But in this case, it's truly an instance where a walk is just as good as a hit.
Alcides Escobar will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Trying to hold the lead. Chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Lorenzo Cain strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes. Luis Valbuena gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1 and 2. I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
Full count now, 3 and 2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Again down to second.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dyson on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Number 16 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston, then it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
First baseman number 35.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Kendrys Morales will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is popped up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Salvador Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Salvador Perez will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Jake Marisnick will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time.
Designated hitter.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Carlos Correa will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
That's a ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Christian Colon will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Will Harris will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Alcides Escobar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Paulo Orlando is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Evan Gattis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Omar Infante has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Luis Valbuena stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Kane going back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Marwin Gonzalez strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Peter Moylan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Marwin Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think I saw a little shake of the head down there at third base. This is a chopper, and I think if he had to do it over again, he would have tried to score on this play. Instead, he holds tight, and they pick up an important out.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Luke Gregerson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, one gone. Gerard Dyson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Eric Hosmer comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Man, he is all fired up standing down there at second base, and why not? You come up, you drive a ball into the gap for a double, get the tying run home, and everybody's happy.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jose Altuve is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Altuve.
And he'll step off. On the ground to third. Fielded by Infante. Throw a little low, but a nice dig by Hosmer at first to record the out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
Preston Tucker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Carlos Gomez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Line drive to left. Gordon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jose Altuve will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 27.
Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 35.
Alex Gordon ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Omar Infante. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
He's hitting under 100 this year, and with swings like that, ain't too hard to see why.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman
Christian Colon stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rasmus moving to his left, and that retires the side. Rasmus will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Carlos Correa will stand in one more time. Unfortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Evan Gattis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Alcides Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he got him.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is right for the picking. Yeah, guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitchers are getting on these guys quick.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Gerard Dyson digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
He get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Dyson off for second. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, that's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. KC leads this one 5-4. Luis Valbuena will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Kelvin Herrera will come on now in a save situation as he'll try to put an end to the proceedings here in the bottom of the 11th. Luis Valbuena will step in now with his guys down to run here in extra innings. And, gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get lightning to strike twice?
On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
First baseman, number 9.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman
Matt Duffy steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Wade Davis will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Takes this the other way to right. And he makes the running catch, followed by a full gainer. Aha, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took him a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Mike Fiers is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Fiers is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And it hasn't been the best start to the series for him either, or for the homestand for that matter. They're going to need to come up with something here to try and salvage at least one game in this 4-game series.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ballgame. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. I mean, he brings a pretty serious slugging percentage into this one, over 700 on the year. And I'll tell you, if he can finish with numbers like this, he'll be up there with some pretty famous names. He's having one heck of a season.
And that misses for ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Eric Hosmer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A man at third with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Kendrys Morales will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Valbuena's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1. The Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ian Kennedy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision. Colby Rasmus will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Orlando is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Right fielder.
George Springer will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Looks like he employed the slide step on that. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Kansas City.
Alex Gordon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Byers pauses. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Omar Infante will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Christian Colon, the hitter.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals leave one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Evan Gattis will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Chopped foul right at home plate. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Preston Tucker will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Luis Valbuena takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Again to first, and this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Runners off for second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drives it to deep right field. Looking up is Dyson. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Therefore it is Infante, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder,
Jake Marisnick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Paulo Orlando will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
He set him down on a nasty changeup too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fires into his motion. 1-1 on its way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
the batter, right fielder, Jared Dyson.
Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dyson is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman number 35.
Eric Hosmer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Two and one after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rasmus is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Jose Altuve digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Colby Rasmus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. 2 down.
Now batting,
Carlos Correa steps in now.
Correa.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Marisnick is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Fires, sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. George Springer They're set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right
Here comes the first pitch.
George Springer.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Astros.
Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 pitch. Again down to second. But he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Orlando has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Preston Tucker. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Luis Valbuena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Mike Moustakas will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Byers gets his sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante.
Omar Infante.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared right back over the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Christian Colon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2. Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman.
Now here's a curveball by Kennedy, good for strike one. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Paulo Orlando will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
But an atom bowl right to him for the first out. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Holmes will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Left fielder.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Moustakas has it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Carlos Correa.
Drilled on the ground to short. Colon gloves it. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Right fielder, number 4,
George Springer steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Evan Gattis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Salvador Perez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015. But he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marisnick moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Alex Gordon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Omar Infante will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Christian Colon will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Line toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Paulo Orlando will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And in a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Trying to hold the lead. 1-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Giles is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag. Alcides Escobar will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Lorenzo Cain will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Alcides Escobar, a defensive change.
Slow roller back to the mound.
Now playing center field.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Lorenzo Cain.
Luis Valbuena will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Matt Duffy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the... Will Harris will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Eric Hosmer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Rasmus. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Hendrys Morales ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He's set. Here it comes. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Valbuena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jake Marisnick He'll come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Fielded by Infante. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Jose Altuve digs in now after lining out in his last try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Colby Rasmus stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Joakim Soria will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Luke Gregerson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Salvador Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Alex Gordon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Royals down to their final out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into it.